Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just going to show you guys, I'm going to get my 5th hive today. So there's my 4 existing colonies and hives, and so I'm going to get a 5th one today. So by that I'm just going to go and get a new package of bees, and I'll show you guys how I install the package of bees to, so they can get started, becoming a colony. So stay tuned. Alright guys, here we go. I'm in my truck. I'm just about to leave the land, and as you can see out in the distance there is my white mule, who's kind of brown at the moment because it rained the last couple days, and so he's pretty muddy. So probably should call this brown mule farm instead of white mule farm. But anyways, alright, I'm about to go get the bees, and here we go. So we'll get ready. Going down the road. Obviously you're not going to watch the whole thing, but it's just part of the video. All right. Alright, there's the bee supply store up on my right. Alright, there's the store, and back over there in one of those little warehouses is where they have the bees, and I'll be heading over there to get them in just a second, but I got to go inside and check in. Alright, stay tuned. We'll walk back here and give you a quick glimpse of where all the bees are that they have. I can definitely see some flying around. Yep, this is it. This is where they have all packaged their bees. Alright, let me go grab mine. Break one apart for me. Alright, there we go. There's my package. So the queen is going to be like right in here. You see a little pink thing. There's a little box right underneath it. When I get back to the land, I'll try to pry that open and show you what we're talking about. But yep, there's probably about 10,000 bees in here. It's hard to see. There's not much light, but they're there. A few scragglers just kind of roaming around. Like, yeah, there's one there. These I've gotten out. You saw in the video, they're flying all around that tent. So I get this one back and we'll install it. All right, everybody, I'm back at my hive. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If not, I'll have to do a voiceover. But anyways, now I'm looking at the top of the hive, and I already have my frames in here. Some old drawn out comb, so that's good. They don't have to work as hard to draw it all out, but there's about 6 or 7 frames of drawn out comb. Well, actually most of it's all drawn out, so that's pretty good. And then I already have a internal feeder. It's full of sugar water to help them be, to help boost them to get their resources going. So what I'm going to do is eventually first is I'm going to put the queen in here. She comes in a little cage, and I'll show you guys, and I'm going to set her in here, and then I want to put the one method is a lot of people will just dump the whole package of bees into the box, but I don't like to do that because it's kind of rough. It can damage and harm a lot of the bees, and I just don't like doing that. So I'll show you how I do it in just a second, but let me see if I can get that queen out. All right, so the queen is in here. If I can see on the camera, let me adjust the camera. All right, so they say the queen is attached to this little pink thing. I like it when they have it built in on top. I've seen different packages, but one, I gotta figure out how to get this open. what I like to do is I like to pull the can of sugar water out, and there's a bunch of bees. You can see they're gonna come out. I'm gonna set this can here for a second, and they have built comb around. So let me see if I can get I don't like this box. It's the first time I've seen this box. I'm not used to it, so I got to get the queen out of here. Hopefully I don't damage too many of these. Oh, I see. Off there. Comb on something. Man, I don't like this box at all. They better work on a different box. Off there. And some guys, if y'all see this video and y'all know how to open it, let me know in case I run into this one next time. This is the first time I've seen this type of box. Okay. Oh. Where the heck did she go? I guess she fell down in here. All right. At least I didn't get her. Man, this is a different type. I am not used to this. Usually comes in a little box, and okay. Set this down to the side for a moment. And I don't know if you can see. I just dropped her. She should be in here. That's good. It actually gives me a view. So there is the queen. She is inside this little container. Usually it's a little box. And I can't see. So, man, this is different. Usually they just have a little box that they come in with a little candy filling on the side that the bees will chew in. I think it's kind of the same here. I might have to. Oh man, I don't like shake her around too much. I can't. Because it looks like there's a candy top. Okay, there's a candy top there. Oh, here we go. Yep, there it is. I don't know if you can see it, but there's just some candy in there, and the bees, the nurse bees, and everybody will chew through that candy and release her. So what I'm going to do, set that to the side. Like I said, this is the first time I've seen this one type of container, but I'm going to move this out of the way. That's empty. God, they got to be hungry. That can is empty of sugar water. But I'm going to stick this down here in the middle, hopefully without dropping her to the bottom. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Make this easier on myself. And sometimes I have little butterfingers. I'll take these out. I'll set her here facing up, so when they chew it, she'll come out. So they're going to chew from up here and release her. And if they haven't, and I'm going to check in about 5 days, she should be released in about 5 days. If she's not released in about 5 days, I'm just going to scrape that candy out and let her come out on her own. So I'm kind of like sandwich her in between these frames, and line these frames up a little bit better. line these frames back up, hold it together just a little bit more, and I'm gonna slide these other frames close. Get my hands out of the way. All right. All right, so that queen is still sitting in that little container right in here. And so what I like to do, because that box is still sitting here, what I like to do is put an empty box. All right, get off there. I don't want to squish all you guys just yet. And by guys, I mean girls, because they're all girls. But we use the term guys loosely. All right, so the queen's down there in the bottom. And what I'm gonna do, what a lot of people do is they would shake all these bees down in there, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to set this box here sideways, and then all those bees over the next couple days, they're all going to go down because their queen's down there, because they've been boxed up with this queen. So they should start smelling her pheromones and want to go down into the frames down at the bottom. So I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'll grab the camera. Can I get a better view? So I've got this opening over here. I'm tripping on all my stuff. All right, so there's the opening, and eventually all these bees will go down into the frames down there. And so I'm gonna put a cover on this and check back in a few days to see if they've chewed that candy off that top of that container that the queen is in to release her. I'm gonna wrap this box up, set my camera back down. So I'm gonna put the lid on. And all these bees flying around will find their way in, because the entrance is on the other side. So no, I don't want to squish any, not too many of them. All right, because we have a lot of wind around here, I'm gonna put our little bricks on top. So, all right. And that's how I install a new package without doing the shake method. I don't like to shake all the bees down in there and agitate them. So I just like to set that in there, let them come out on their own, and I'll check in a few days.